So I think this story of 2017, it can be divided into chapters very easily. I should have in the beginning only. It can be the first chapter would be my uh, days in the PG, my initial days. I mean my October days in the PG and my college. I mean the pre beginning. The next chapter would be the PG incidents. What happened? The slap incidents and the disc loss incidents. Okay, and then my travel to Rohini into my uncle's house. And the next chapter, that the one we're currently on, is going to be my stay in my uncle's house. So that is what I'm going to talk about now. So basically, nothing significant. I mean, at least I cannot remember anything significant happening in my uncle's house. Uh, uh, there's my cousin. My cousin live. Two of my cousins live there. My two of my brothers. And there's my uncle and my aunt in that house. I don't remember anything significant when I came there earlier, except what I remember that I was, I mean, a few times me and the uncle, we were walking by on the roads on Rohini, and I was feeling paranoid. Uh, like, I do remember feeling paranoid, and I also talked to my dad at one point very loudly and very uh, strongly about few points uh, relating to the paranoia that now basically it can be divided into two beliefs. Either I was clinically paranoid, or this is what I believed at that time, and something that I'm still divided on is that there were some at least there were one or a few very strong people who were playing with me, playing games with me through online, through my accounts, and whoever it was, if there was anybody, I did not ever meet them, but I do strongly feel somewhere in my heart that there were some people that were playing games with me. I know this is I mean, it sounds quite typically a paranoia kind of thing, but I don't know, man. I'm divided between the two. Have you seen that show, Mr. Robot? You know how there's e-cop in that show, and how there are some very strong people that who are controlling the society and who are hacking into people's phones and shit like that. So if I mean, there is a part of me that does believe that there are people like that, and at least I did encounter them. If there are, I did encounter them, and very very strongly in this 2017 phase. I mean, because I mean, until now, I haven't told anything that might suggest that possibility. But what happened later on in my aunt's house, a few things that very strongly suggest this case of, you know, some hackers and some people who were playing with me, who were fucking with me, to be very precise. So, okay, right now at my uncle's house, my uncle's house, I don't remember anything significant happening. So, yeah, he called my dad. Okay, I mean, he talked to my dad and must have been concerned that I'm acting high and all that shit, which I was. And my dad, I mean, the way I talked to my dad on that road strongly, and and he decided to come for me in Delhi to come and check out what the fuck is going on. Yeah. So Yeah, I think that's it. That's all in the uncle's house, nothing else. And then the next chapter, I'll go to my aunt's house. A lot of shit goes down there. I'm gonna continue this.